Greetings once again. Welcome to the Play Space Live. Keith Avalone from Play Games. Sam is running the board. It's been our first. It's been a while since we've been in front of you with our streams and shows. Very busy time during the Christmas sale, and now we got all that behind us. We're ready to get back to providing some content on our YouTube channel. Our main purpose in running this tonight was to invite you to our Christmas party, which will be Thursday night on the Play Space. It won't be here on the YouTube channel. We're going to be having it in the community Facebook page. Are we having technical difficulties here? Oh, okay. We're going to have it on the Play Games community Facebook page. We'll stream it there live. The reason we did it that way was so that we could have a lot more interaction. People can post pictures of their ugly sweater. We're having an ugly sweater contest for prizes and bonus points if you're actually wearing the sweater, but you can actually post pictures of random ugly sweaters if you so desire. The sweaters with the most likes get the prizes. I'll be wearing my own ugly sweater, which I ordered specially for this party. Actually, I have to be honest with you, definitely a shortage of ugly Christmas sweaters in the various retail outlets around town. I don't know if it's that way where you live, but I went to probably a half dozen different places looking for ugly Christmas sweaters, and they just didn't have any. So I wound up ordering one online, and I'll show it to you Thursday night. So anyway, we thought we'd use this stream to kind of invite you to the Christmas party. It's going to be a lot of fun. We will be playing Jai-Alai as kind of the pre-party segment, which will be at noon on Thursday, noon Mountain Time. And then the full-blown party starts at 5 p.m. We'll have an all-star cast of guests playing various games using our Christmas characters for Fury Hardball, Fury Football. We'll be doing a hockey game this year, and, of course, Jai-Alai. So you should have downloaded the package. The link is in the Facebook group. It gives you all the goodies you need, all the cards you need, the score sheet, everything you need for the FanUL Sportsbook Fantasy League, which will be also awarding prizes for, or virtual prizes, I guess, for the FanUL thing. Anyway, all the information is there, so I invite you to click the link, download the cards, and join us Thursday night for our Play Online Christmas party.
So put the link in the description here too.
Oh yeah, okay, that would be helpful. We'll put the link for the for both the party. There's also a survey. We're doing a Christmas match game. It was one of the things I used to do when I was in radio. Usually there'd be a lot of appearances that I would do at car dealers and supermarkets and stuff like that around the Christmas season. And there were always activities. We always had prizes to give away, so I came up with these activities to do to give away the prizes, and one of them was the match game, the Christmas match game. So this is kind of like a nostalgic thing for me. It's sort of based on the old Match Game 73, 74, 75 series that ran on syndicated TV back in the 70s with Gene Rayburn. So we would use that to give away prizes. I thought I'd resurrect that for our Christmas party. So you do have to participate by clicking the link and taking the survey, and then the idea is to match the most guess. You're trying to guess what everybody else is going to put in the blank, and come up with a match to the most popular answer. So Again, that's on. There will be a link to that here in this video description, and also on the Facebook page. All right, let's get to tonight's activities. We're gonna do a little highlight activity, a little highlight show using the 2 Latin American sets. The one that comes with the Let's Play Highlight PDF holiday game, and then the expansion Latin American sets. We've shuffled them all together. We've come up with a show, 6 events, 8 highlight players in each. And as advertised, we're going to use an AI betting system that was developed by Kyle Cope. He put this together actually right after the game first came out, and he tweaked it a little bit and sent me a new version of it today. And I thought we'd give it a shot here on the Play Space, and it's pretty cool. I've already made one adjustment to it though, which I'll explain shortly. So I've got our card set up. We have 6 shows. I went ahead and just shuffled them up, randomly assigned the players, calculated the odds. So everything is all set to run. So now we're going to get to the betting part. So of course, you can play this game just betting against yourself and seeing how much money you can make. Kyle's idea, though, was to have you bet against somebody to see who could make the most money. So he put together this it's just a 2-page guide, and it's pretty. Pretty fancy for right now. We'll spiff this up. We'll put this in the newsletter as a freebie, but we'll spiff it up a little bit so it's not, just some plain, word processing on a white sheet of paper. But for tonight, that's all it's going to be. So both me and the AI bettor, who I'm going to call the man, it's me betting against the man. We'll both start with $100 to bet over the 6-game card. We got $100 in our pocket. The amount shrinks and grows as we bet. I'll keep track of that over here. You're taking away my LaCroix. What? I need that. Notice I've got my LaCroix separated from my cell phone. I've got my cell phone ready just in case I have to do any odds calculations, but I don't want to spill my LaCroix on my cell phone. All right, so the amount obviously grows and shrinks as we bet. I place my bets first, then the man places his bets basically by rolling on this sequence of mini charts. There's a maximum of $40 that can be bet on any game. So, like, I could place as many bets as I want. Typically, I place 1 or 2, but the total of the bets can't exceed $40. The man will always bet twice. The first bet will be to win, and in Kyle's rules, both bets are to win. I played around with this a little bit. I thought it's a little more suspenseful if the first bet is to win and the second bet is to show. So that's the way we will play it, and that's basically it. There's a sequence of charts. The man can bet aggressively, normally or conservatively. As we get to the 5th and 6th games of the card, if I'm winning, he will bet more aggressively. If he's ahead, he will bet more conservatively, and that's basically it. So let's see who wins, me or the man. We'll start with game 1. I'll move this out of the way here. And you can play along if you've got the set at home. Our first game will feature Federico, Ezekiel, Mikel, Eddie, Yadier, Anibal, Virgil, and Fausto. So the favorite is going to be Federico at 2-1 odds. The long shot is Fausto in the 8th position at 20-1 odds. So I will go ahead and bet. It's tough to bet against Federico, but of course the payout isn't too great. I'll go ahead and go with Ezekiel. I'm going to put $10 on Ezekiel to win. And then I'm going to take a long shot. I'll go ahead and go with Miguel. I'll put $10 on Miguel to place. So I'm betting a total of $20. Let me mark this over here. So my bet is we're starting with 100. That'll put me at $80. I've spent $20. I've spent some time trying to figure out how to score this so it's legible and makes sense. So I'm taking away my $20. I've got $80 left. Now let's do the man. Okay, so we'll see first of all how he's betting. He's going to bet aggressively for this first game, and so I'm going to roll both dice. His first bet is going to be, 3 and 5 correlate with the aggressive bet. So his first bet's going to be for $10. His second bet's going to be for $20. So 10 and 20. Now we're going to see who's going to bet on. And he's betting aggressively, so his first bet will be, 3 and 3, so it's going to be the same. He's going to bet on any players with odds ranging from 5-1 to 8-1. So we're going to look at our list here, and we're always going to give him the highest ranking player. So he's going to basically bet on the 2 highest players with 5-1 to 8-1 odds. So that will be Eddie. He'll bet on Eddie to win at 8-1, and then he will bet on Yadier to place. He's placing $20 on Yadier to place. I'm sure to show. I got my terminology mixed up. We're going for the third place. It was win, place, or show. So we're both placing 1 bet to win and 1 bet to show this time. All right, so now let's go ahead and play. And here we go. Federico serves to Ezekiel. So I'm putting $10 on Ezekiel to win, $10 on Mikhail to show. The man's betting on Eddie to win and Yadier to show. So here we go. Federico serves. He's got a 9. It's a good serve. Ezekiel with a return. Federico misses the serve, so a point for Ezekiel to get us started. So Ezekiel goes here, and here comes Mikhail at 16-1. Ezekiel with the serve, 6, and it's doubles, so that'll be a difficult return. Mikhail 2-5. Oh, he got it. He returned it. Ezekiel on return, 3. Back to Mikhail, and he misses. So Ezekiel with another point, and Mikhail goes to the bottom of the stack. Ezekiel serving to Eddie. That's a 5. The return is not good. It's outside his range. 5-8. I rolled a 9. So another point for Ezekiel. And Eddie goes to the bottom of the stack. Serving to Yadier. 11. That is a good serve. Yadier on the return. He's got it. Ezekiel on return. Oh, it's a doubles. So 4-8 for Yadier to get it back. And 8. And he gets it back with doubles. So now it's 3-8 for Ezekiel. 6 is a good return. 7 is a good return. Oh, I got a good one going here. 7 is a good return. Back to Yadier. 9. Wow, these guys are really... And back to Ezekiel. Here's Yadier with a 7. Who's going to slip up? Not Ezekiel. There, Yadier finally misses the return with a 3. So Ezekiel with another point. That was quite the volley. Here's Anibal. And Ezekiel with the serve. 10 is good. Anibal with a 10 on the return and doubles, so 3-8 for Ezekiel. 8, he just barely gets it back. Anibal with the return. Ezekiel with the return. Anibal with the return. Ezekiel again. Wow, we're having some long volleys here. 10 doubles. 3-8 for Ezekiel. And he gets it 5. Anibal. 7. Ezekiel. 7. Anibal. 4 and doubles. Oh, that's outside his range. 5-10. So that'll be a miss for Anibal, and Ezekiel will get another point. That was another long volley here. And here's Virgil. Ezekiel could run the table here. 4 and doubles. And Virgil gets it back to him. Here's Ezekiel on the return. He's got it. Back to Virgil with a 6. Doubles again. So 3-8 for Ezekiel. And a 9. Virgil knocks Ezekiel out of the box. And a point for Virgil. So Ezekiel goes to the bottom. He's just on the verge of winning the match right there and then. Virgil serving to Fausto. And an 8. That's an ace. So Fausto goes to the bottom. And now we go for 2 points. We've gone through the line. And all these serves now will be worth 2 points. Virgil with the serve. And a 5 is good. Federico with a 5 on the return is good. Virgil with a 5 on the return is good. Federico with an 11 out of the box. So 2 points for Virgil. He's got 4. And it's back to Mikhail. 12. I was going to say, what Mikhail needs is for Virgil to have a bad serve, and I got it with a 12. So that puts Mikhail 2 points. And he takes over for Virgil. Well, what are the odds? Not strong. So Mikhail, who I bet on to show, he's just got to get a couple points here, and he'll be in the money. We'll see if he can hold on here. I need an ace. Now, it's a good serve, though, and it's double. So 5-7 for Eddie to return it. And he misses. So Mikhail with 2 points. Look at that. I'm a genius. Well, I may be speaking too soon. All right, here's Mikhail serving to Yadier. 8 is a good serve. And the return is good. And here's the return for Mikhail. 7 outside his range. So Yadier is going to get the 2 points. Mikhail's got 4, though. All he needs to do is show. Yadier serving to Anibal. A 5 is good. Anibal with a 9. I think these guys had the same thing last time. Yadier returns it. 5 to 9 for Anibal. Oh, and 12 doubles. So Anibal is out. Yadier with 2 points. Anibal goes to the back. Here's Ezekiel, who actually could win by winning this serve. Yadier with the serve. 5 is good. Here's Ezekiel on the return. 4 is a good return. Yadier. Oh, it's outside his range. So Ezekiel's going to win. So there's our. We have a 3-way tie though for second and third place. So we're going to have these 3, Mikel, Yadier, and Virgil, play off. So let's see, Mikel, and there is money on the line because I bet on Mikel to show, and he bet on Yadier to show. So there's money on the line here. So we have to have them play off on this point. So it'll be Mikel. We'll find Mikel, Yadier, and Virgil. So it's just these 3. So Mikel will serve to Yadier. And the first, actually, let's see, the first person to win, no, right, so whoever wins this point, the other 2 will serve off to see who's going to show. So Mikel serving to Yadier. 10 is a good serve. Here's Yadier on the return. 9 is a good return. Mikel. 8, oh, see how, unfortunate. So that's going to get a point for Yadier. And Miguel is going to be out. And Yadier is going to now serve to Virgil to see who's going to finish in second place. Yadier with the serve. 6 and doubles. Virgil returns it back. Yadier out of Yadier's range. So Virgil gets the point. Oh, so now it's... So that would be, so Ezekiel, and since Virgil defeated Yadier there, so it'll be Ezekiel's going to get the win. So I will make money on this. And Virgil will get the place, and Yadier will get the show. Now I got to figure out the odds here. Let's see. The man bet $30, so he's down to 70. So Ezekiel, I bet on Ezekiel to win, and he did. So it's the bet times the win odds at 3 to 1. I bet 10 is 30, plus the bet back is 40. So that's plus 40 for that. Mikel, I don't get anything for that. Mikel, he almost made it. But I get plus 40, so it puts me at 120. That's how much money I have. He bet on Eddie to win, and Eddie didn't do very well. Bet on Yadier to show, and he did. So it's going to be quarter odds. Quarter 5. It's $1. It's $1.25 times the bet. 20 times $1.25. I'm going to have to get my calculator out here. 125, and he bet 20. So that's going to be 25 plus the bet is 45. So he'll get 45 back, putting him at 115. So that's where we stand after the first show. I've got 120. And the man's got 115. Set these guys aside. We go to the second event, which should go a little faster. I'm sorry that one took us so long. It's Octavio, Stefano, Clemente, Bere, Waldo, Eusebio, Porfiro, and Valle. All right, so the favorite in this is going to be, there's a couple guys well, Bere actually is the favorite at 3 to 1. And the long shot would be Stefano at 12 to 1. Actually, there's 3 that are 12 to 1. I'm going to go ahead and bet on Stefano at 12 to 1 to show. I'll put $10 on Stefano to show. And who do I think will win? I'm gonna go with Barry. I'll put $30 on Barry to win. Because he's significant. Well, I shouldn't say significantly better. I'm gonna make that a $20 bet. $20 bet on Barry to win. All right, let's see. So I'm betting $30. That brings me down to 85. So I'm going to have 85 in my pocket and 30 on the table. All right, the man is going to bet conservatively this time. So he's betting on, let's see, he's going to play a $5 bet and a $20 bet. And the $20 bet will be to show. The $5 bet will be to win. And 3 and 6. So he's gonna bet on the highest guy with 2-1 to 4-1 odds, which is going to be Octavio. He's going to bet on Octavio to win. And he is going to bet 6. He's going to bet on anybody 10-1 to 20-1. Let's see. 10-1. Looks like that is going to be Stefano. He's going to bet on Stefano to show, because Stefano is the highest rated player in that grouping, 10-1 to 20-1. So he's going to bet on $20 on Stefano to show. So we are set. He's betting $25, bringing him down to 80. I'm sorry, 90. Right? Yeah, 90. He's got 90 in his pocket. I've got 85 in my pocket. And money's on the table. Okay, let's see who wins. Octavio's going to serve. And here we go. It's a 6. It's a good serve. Stefano on the return. It's a bad return. So Octavio starts out with a point. Stefano goes to the bottom. Here's Clemente. Octavio serving to Clemente, and it's a 4. It's an ace. So another point for Octavio. Knocks out Clemente. Here's Bere, the favorite. And it's a 7. Here's the return. 2-10. Wow, no wonder he's the favorite. So he does return it. Octavio with a 9 out of Octavio's range. So that will put Bere with a point, and he will take over as the server. Serving to Waldo. And a 5 is a good serve. Waldo on the return is a good return. A good return from Bere. A good return from Waldo, and takes one off Bere's range, so he's 2-9 now. Bere returns it, though. He's pretty lethal. Waldo out of Waldo's range, so Bere with the point. Waldo goes to the bottom of the stack. Here's Bere serving to Eusebio. 4. It's a good serve. And Eusebio, ooh, doubles. And it's within his range, so 2-9 now for Bere. And he gets it back. And doubles again. 2-9 again. Got it back. It's tough to get Bere out of there. 5 is outside of Eusebio's range, so Eusebio puts up a good fight, but Bere scores again. Here's Bere serving to Porfiro. And a 4. And the return is good. And the return is good and doubles. 4-8 for Porfiro. Ooh, he gets it back. Back to Bere. And a 3. It's a good return. Porfiro with a 3. That is not a good return for Porfiro, so another point for Bere. Here's Valle. And the serve. 7 is good. The return from Valle is 6 and doubles. So 2-9 for Bere. And a 10. Oh, he got him out of there. So Valle, looked like Bere was going to cruise the win, but Valle gets the point. Bere goes to the bottom of the pile. And we have a interesting match developing here. So now the points are for 2. 2 points for each win, for each successful serve. Valle serving to Stefano. And a 3 is a good serve. Here's the return from Stefano. It's outside his range. Valle with 2 points. Kind of wish I'd bet on Valle. Gosh, I bet 20 on Bere to win, and he was so close. But he still could pull it out. Valle to Clemente. 9 is good serve. Clemente on the return is a bad return, so that's 2 more points for Valle. It looks like Valle might win this. Here's Octavio. And the serve is good. The return is good. The return is good for Valle. Back to Octavio. And a 7 is good. Back to Valle. 6 and doubles. 2-7 for Octavio. 10 outside his range. Valle is going to win this. Surprise, surprise. So Valle with the win. Bere gets the place. The place, and Octavio to show. Let's see if anybody earned any money. So Stefano did not do anything. Bere should have won, but did not, and I bet for him to win, so he doesn't get. I don't get any money for him placing. So I'm out my $30. Let's see how the man did. He bet on Octavio to win. That didn't happen. Bet on Stefano to show, and that didn't happen. So we both lost our money, and we go to the third match. Both of us poorer. Now, when you get to 0, you're out, and the other person wins. All right, so here's our third match. Theobald, Sal, Reyes, Xerxes, Cristobal, Rosendo, Monty, and Horacio. The favorite is Xerxes, who's actually one of my personal favorites, so I'm going to be betting on him. He is at 3-1. He usually does well for me. I'm going to bet. I'm going to bet the maximum 40, and I'm going to bet on him to show, to place. So he's got to finish first or second, and I'll cash in. So I'm going to lose 40. That puts me down to 45. Let's see what the man does. The man is going to bet normally, it looks like. So he's going to place bets of $10 and $5. His $10 bet will be on any player 2 to... Oh, he might be betting on Xerxes too. That would be bad. Any players 2-1 to 4-1. No, he will be betting on Theobald because he's higher up. So he's betting $10 on Theobald to win. And his second bet will be on 5-1 to 8-1. Let's see, that would be Reyes. He's betting on $5 on Reyes to show. There we go. $40 from me on Xerxes to place. He's going with Theobald and Reyes. Theobald will serve. And here we go. There's the serve. 3 is good serve. Sal on the return is a good return. Theobald on the return. It's in his range and doubles. So 3 to he loses the bottom one, which is the 8. So 3 to 6 now for Sal, and that is going to be... Oh, he got the 6. Managed to dig it out. Back to Theobald, who gets it back to him. And that will end it for Sal. So Theobald with the point. Sal goes to the bottom. Theobald with the serve. 5 is good. And it's outside of Reyes' range. So Theobald with another point. So the man's looking pretty smart right now. Here's my man, though, Xerxes. Theobald serving to Xerxes. 7 is good. Here's the return. It's a good return. And a good return. Back to Xerxes. Oh, it's outside his range. Dang it! Well, there went my money, probably. All right, so Theobald now serving to Cristobal. 3 is a good serve. And outside of Cristobal's range, so he will go to the bottom. Theobald's on a roll. A 7 is good serve. On the return, it is outside Rosendo's range, so Theobald, he might run the table. Here's Monty. 7 on the serve for Theobald is good. Monty on the return is good. Theobald is outside Theobald's range. Monty's going to break up the string and go to the head of the line. Here's Horacio. Monty serving to Horacio. And 11 is good. Horacio is outside his range, so Monty with another point, and Horacio goes to the bottom of the stack. Here comes Sal again. These points are worth 2 now. 6 and doubles, so it's a good serve and a tough one. Sal with the return on 3 to 6. And he got the 3. That's 2 difficult returns he's pulled off. Back to Monty. 8, barely within Monty's range. And back to Sal, who hits on a 6 and doubles, so now it's 3 to 7 for Monty. And Monty gets a 7. He digs it out. Back to Sal, and oh, Sal can't get it, so Monty gets the point. Here's Reyes. Good serve from Monty. Reyes on the return. Monty on the return. Reyes on the return. Back to Monty on the return. Reyes is outside of Reyes' range, so Monty's on a roll. Well, that actually should be 2 points, shouldn't it? And the last one was 2 points as well. So that's 6 now. 6. He could win here against Xerxes. Here's the serve. 6 is a good serve. Xerxes on the return is good. Back to Monte. We need a 3 to 8. It's a doubles. 5 to 9 for Xerxes. He got it. Monte doubles again. 5 to 9 for Xerxes. Oh, it's Xerxes let me down big time. So Monte's going to win. And that will be Theobald, and we have a bunch of guys here with no points scored. So they will play off for... how do we do that? We've got 5 guys. Let's just see if anybody... I think what they would do is they would play off until one of them got to 7. But I don't think anybody bet on Sal Reyes. Well, I bet on Zersha, but I bet on him to... show. I did bet on him to play, so even if he did finish in 3rd, that wouldn't help me. So I'm out the money. Theobald did not win, and Reyes could show. So I guess we do have to play it out because Reyes could hypothetically show. We'll just go ahead and let the man win that one. Hopefully it won't hurt me too much because it's a minor bet, so he would get a quarter of the odds too. He only bet $5, so it's $10 plus his bet back is $15, so he's gonna get $15 back. So that will put him. Let's see, he bet 90, he bet 15, so that put him at 75, right? Yeah, right. So he had 90, he bet 15, 75, and he earns 15 back, puts him back to 90. So he's back to where he started from. So he's gonna finish at 90. And I'm at 45 going into the 4th match. I'm getting killed. This happened in my practice match too. I wound up with $30, and the man had 155. All right, here's the 4th game. Renato, Teodoro, Icarus, Ernesto, Orval, Javier, Laredo, and Diego. Long shot is, well, there's really no long shots in this. The worst is Teodoro at 12-1, but most of them are in that range of 6-1 to 12-1. So we'll see how this shakes out. I'm going to go ahead and bet. I'm going to take the long shot Teodoro, and I'm going to put 20 on Teodoro to place. And I'll go ahead and bet. I'll bet. I got some catching up to do. I'll bet 10 on Ernesto to win. All right, see what the man does. He's going to bet conservative. Don't blame him. He's going to bet a. Let's see. He is going to bet a $20 bet, but he's also going to bet a $5 bet. 20 and 5, and his bets will be. Let's see. 2-1 players with 2-1 to 4-1. He's taking the safe bets. There's only 2 of them that fit between 2 to 4. Actually, there's only one. Laredo. So we're gonna put $25 on Laredo. No, we'll put $20 on Laredo to win, and $5 on Laredo to show. Kind of an odd bet, but we'll roll with it. Renato will serve to Teodoro. All right. Let me do my. So I had $45 and I've spent 30 of it, so I'm down to 15. He had $90 and he spent 25 of it, so he's at 65. That's how much money we have in our pockets right now. All right. Here's Renato serving to Teodoro. 10 is a good serve, and the return is 11. That's out of Teodoro's range, so a point for Renato. Serving to Icarus. And that is a good serve and doubles. And outside of Icarus's range, so Renato with the score. Renato serving to Ernesto. Come on, Ernesto. Help me out a little bit. Good serve. Good return. Good return. Back to Ernesto. It's a good return from Ernesto. A good return from Renato. And it's doubles. 3-7. Oh, out of his range. So Renato with another point. Here's Teodoro, or rather Orval. Renato serving to Orval. And it's an ace. Renato is on a roll. Javier. 10. That's a good serve. A bad return. Renato now with 5. He could run the table. Renato to Laredo. 12. That's a good serve and doubles. So 4-8 for Laredo. He got it back to him. Renato with an 8 on the return. He's only got a return range of 6-8, but he's hit it every time. Back to Laredo. Here's Renato. And this time it's out of his range, so Laredo will score the point and keep Renato from running the line. All right, so now Laredo serving to Diego to wrap up the first time through the line. 4 is a good serve and doubles, so we'll take away the 11. It's a good return, and it's outside of Laredo's range, so Diego will score the final point of the first run through. Diego now will serve for 2 to Teodoro. Here's our serve, 8. It's a bad serve, so Diego loses to Teodoro with 2 points. Teodoro takes over, serving to Icarus. 7. It's a bad serve for Teodoro. Icarus gets the 2 points. Back to Ernesto with a chance to redeem himself here. 10 on the serve is good. Ernesto, 8 on the return is good. Back to Icarus. 12 outside of Icarus's range, so Ernesto with 2 points. To climb back in this thing, he'll be serving to Orval. And he needs to win for me to make money. 5 is a good serve. 8 is a good return. And Ernesto, outside his range again, a 9. So Orval gets the 2 points. Not my night at the Fronton, apparently. Here's the serve from Orval is a 7. It's a bad serve, so Javier gets 2 points. Look at this, the score. We might go 3 times through the line here. Javier serving to Renato, and a 4 is good. Return from Renato, 6 is good. Javier, 3 is a good return. Renato could win here. Not so. Outside his range, so Javier gets the 2 points. And here's Laredo. Javier serving to Laredo. 10 is a good serve. Laredo with a 10 on the return. Outside his range. Javier with 2 points. 1 point away from winning. If he can knock out Diego, he gets the win. And nobody bet on him. 6 for Javier. It's a good serve. Diego on the return. 9. Outside his range. And there's your winner, Javier. Javier wins. Renato place. And we get Teodoro, Icarus, Ernesto, and Orval to show. Let's see. No, I don't think anybody. So Teodoro to place. He will not place. So I'm going to lose that bet. And Ernesto did not win, so I'm going to lose that bet. Leaves me with $15. Laredo did not win, so that bet is lost. And Laredo did not show. No, he's only got 1 point. So all the bets were lost that time. Nobody made any money. So the score right now, as we go to the fifth event, I'm down to $15. The man is at 65. All right, I need to bet on a favorite and get some juice going here, but I've got no money left, or very little. Let's see. Jasu is the favorite here and Nico at 3-1. I'll go ahead and go with Jasu. I'm going to bet $10 on Jasu. $10 to win. Let's see what the man does. He's ahead now, so he's going to probably be betting conservatively. No, he's deciding to bet aggressively. All right, so you'll bet $5 and $10. And he is betting aggressively. He's going to bet on any player 10 to 20 to 1. The highest rated player 10 to 1 to 20 would be Alomar. $5 on Alomar to win. And $10, let's see, 3 would be 5 to 1 to 8 to 1 for the second bet. That would be Azul. $10 on Azul to show. So I'm betting 10. That brings me down to 5. He's betting 15, bringing him down to 50. And let's see how this plays out. Jasu serving to Azul. And a 2 doubles. So 2 to 6 for Azul on the return. It's out of his range, so Jasu will start with a point. Good for me. He needs to run the table. Here's the serve, and a 7 is a good serve. And outside Isaias' range, that's 2 points for Jasu. Show me an 8. A 9. Okay. It's a good serve, though. Alomar on the return. It's outside his range. So another point for Jasu. Jasu serving to Omer. 8. There's my 8. It's an ace. Baby! So that's 4 in a row for Jasu. Here's Nico. 12 is a good serve. Doubles, so it makes it 4-9 from Nico. And a 10, so he gets a point against Nico. Knocks Nico out of there. Here's Ray. 11 on the serve. 11 on the return. He knocks Ray out of there. So Jasu is on a roll. He wins the match if he defeats Guzman. 9 is a good serve. Here's the return. 6 on the return. 4-8 for Jasu is needed. And he rolls a 10. Wouldn't you know it? So Guzman gets the point. Just as he's on the verge of winning it. Disappointing. All right, here's Guzman serving to Azul. And now we're going through, these are worth 2 points each. So Guzman, 10 with doubles will be a good serve, and 2-6 for Azul. Out of his range, so Guzman gets 2 more points. Here's Isaias. And a 5 is a good serve. Isaias outside of his range, so Guzman with 2 more points. So Guzman wins with this serve. And the serve is an 8. Here's Alomar on the return. He got the return. Back to Guzman. Oh, it's out of Guzman's range, so Alomar gets 2 points. Guzman goes to the bottom. Where's Jasu? Is he coming up? He's got to be coming up. Oh, I don't think he's going to make it. We'll see. Alomar serving to Omer. 6 is a good serve. And the return is out of Omer's range. Alomar with 2 points. Here's Nico. Alomar on the serve and an ace. 2 points. Here's Ray. So Alomar. So Ray has to win this, or Alomar. This is for the win. 5 on the serve. Here's Ray on the return. It's a good return. Here's Alomar. 11 out of his range. So Ray gets the 2 points. And now Jasu can win this point, or this pair. He wins the match, and I get a cash payout there. So here's the service from Ray. 10 doubles though, so a return is 4-7 for Jasu. Come on, Jasu. 7, there it is. Back to Ray. 5. It's out of his range. 5. 6-10 is his range, so Jasu gets the points. Yes. All right, so Jasu wins the match, and that's good for me. Alomar will get the place, and Guzman shows. So the man bet on Alomar to win. That's nothing. Azul did not show. Azul didn't do anything. So the man's going to be out his $15 bet down to 50. I, however, will make money with Jasu. I bet $10 on him to win. He did win. So I get win odds times the bet. That's not a huge win, but it is a win. Plus the bet back. So it's 3 times 10 is 30 plus my $10 bet. So I get 40. So that puts me up to 45. So I've got 40, 45. The man's got 50, and we go to the final match, $5 apart. Here we go. Just like we scripted it, right? So both of us are probably going to be down for the night, but I just want to have more money than the man. All right, so Game 6 is an interesting game with Cortez, the favorite, at the bottom of the pile. He's in 8th position. He's the best player on the court, but being that he's in the 8th position, he has 4-1 odds, which are not the lowest odds. Carlo and Lupe have the lowest odds in the 1 and 2 positions at 3-1. So I'm going to go with Cortez. I'm going to go with Cortez. What do I want to do here? I'm going to bet. What the heck? It's just a game, right? I'm going to put $40 on Cortez to show. And that would only be quarter odds. That would not be. That would not be great at all. Quarter odds at 4-1 would be $1. I'd make $40. Well, that wouldn't be bad, though. I'd make $40 plus my bet back. I'll do it. $40 on Cortez to show. All he's going to do is finish in the top 3. So that puts me down to $5. Let's see what the man does. So he's ahead right now, so he's going to bet conservatively. Or stands to bet conservatively. 3. He will. Let's see here. Where's my sheet here? Betting style 5-6. He's ahead of me. Money 3. Yeah, he's going to bet conservatively. So he's going to bet a $5 bet and a $20 bet. $5 bet to win and a $20 bet to show. That's a pretty conservative bet. His betting will be on 5 and 4. They're both so players with the odds 5-1 to 8-1. So the top player in that category is going to be Milo. So he'll bet $5 on Milo to win. The next player in that category is Benito. He'll bet $20 on Benito to show. So there are our bets. Last match of the evening. And let's see, he's putting $25 out there, so that brings him down to $25. So this actually will determine who gets the bragging rights. So Carlo serves to Lupe to start it out. And here we go. Final match of the evening. To 2, good serve. Lupe on the return is a bad return, so Carlo gets the point. Oops. Here's Carlo serving to Milo. 6 is a good serve and double, so 3-6 for Milo on the return. It's within his range of 5. Carlo, a 4, is back to Milo. Is out of his range. Carlo with another point. Milo to the end of the line. Here's Noe. And a good serve from Carlo. And out of Noe's range, so Carlo gets another point. Back to Benito. Here's Carlo serving to Benito. 10 is good. 3-7 on the return. Oh, it's an 8. So another point for Carlo. Nobody bet on Carlo. I got a feeling, though, he's not going to last too much longer. Here's the serve. An 8 is a good serve. Here's Sasha with the return. It's a good return. And a good return. Back to Sasha. Is a good return. Back to Carlo. 7 is a good return. Nice volley here. 7 back to Carlo. And a 10. So Carlo can't make the return from Sasha. Sasha gets the point. To break up the string, Carlo will have to wait his turn to try to pull this out. Here's Sasha serving to Renaud. A 4. It's an ace. So Sasha with an ace. And here's Cortez, the guy I put all my money on. If I can get to him. There he is. Here's the serve. 9 is a good serve. The return 2-8 is good. Back to Sasha is good. Back to Cortez is good. Back to Sasha is good. Cortez. Oh, double 6s. Now, if we were playing the option rule, I would get to have that inside information. I would get to call that a return, but we're not playing with that. So Cortez flames out, and Sasha gets the point. That will cost me. All right, here's Sasha serving to Lupe. 11 is a good serve. 9 on the return is a good return. Sasha with a good return and double. So 3-8 is good. Back to Sasha is good. Back to Lupe is good. Back to Sasha is not good. Sasha can't return it. Lupe with the 2 points because we are in the second go-round. Sasha goes to the bottom. So right now, Carlo's on top, Sasha, and then Lupe. But Lupe is serving. 11 on the serve is good. 10 on the return is not good. Lupe with 2 more points. That vaults him into a tie for first. Lupe serving to Noe. And a 5 is good. Here's the return. It's a good return from Noe. Back to Lupe. Oh, outside his range with a 10. So Noe gets the 2 points. Serving to Benito. It's not looking good for me. Really not looking great for the man either. 9 on the serve is good. Benito on the return is no good. So Noe with 2. And here's Carlo. 2, it's a bad serve for Noe. So Carlo gets the points. And Carlo is poised to win. Six is a good serve. Renaud on the return outside his range, so Carlo is going to win. And then it would be Lupe or Noe who would be the runner-up. The other one would be would finish in the show position, but nobody bet on any of those, on Lupe or Noe. So all these bets are going to be for naught, and we're going to wind up this show with $5 in our pockets. And the man will walk out of here with $25. And I guess the bragging rights, although I don't think we're both feeling it. We'll probably go to McDonald's or someplace cheap after this because we both lost significantly. Let's put it that way. All right, so there's the AI for highlight betting provided by Kyle Cope. We're going to spiff this up and provide it as a newsletter freebie. I was talking with Sam before the broadcast. As I was playing through this, I could see creating like cards that are similar to the player cards, with like the bettor's name up here and like the betting tendencies in this area. And some bettors would be naturally more conservative, others would be more aggressive. Some would place lots of bets for larger amounts. Some would be your classic $2 safe bet type people. And you could draw 4 or 5 of these people, and they could all make their bets, and you could just have a little party with paper people, betting against them and to see who wins wins the most money. So we may expand on that idea. And thank you, Kyle, for providing the impetus for that. So thank you for joining us tonight in our first post-sale broadcast. We will have one more broadcast, our party broadcast, which will be Thursday night on the Facebook page. I think that is going to be the last stream of the year. However, we do have a big 2021 stream planned for the first Thursday in January, in which case we will lay out our plans for the year in detail. We'll talk about the card sets that are coming up, some of the things that are going to be happening, some of the changes we'll be making, some of the exciting developments that we have. So a lot going to be happening in 2021. We want you to be part of that. We'll save that for our first broadcast of the new year. So we'll see you Thursday night at the Christmas party. Don't forget to wear your ugly sweater. Oh, don't forget to take the survey. Please click the link, take the survey, and plan on joining us Thursday night. Until then, have a great evening. And as always, thanks for being part of the Play Games community.